You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Man, take that shit.
Can I bring that up? No.
Hey, what up? We're on this the Patio PolitiCz. We underneath the patio doing what we do best. We got a dope show, as y'all see.
That's a real statement.
We already in the spirit of things, man. Before we got on, but yeah, it's gonna be one of them.
I know it was. I mean,
It's gonna be one of them shows, man. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Great late night wherever you are on that side of the globe, man. You are rocking with us today, and we're gonna be chopping up big game, talking about some deep shit, man. It's gonna get deep, but it's gonna be funny, man. Trouble T Mills, what up, man?
hey, what up, man? Whatever you do, be proud of it.
Yeah, that part. King Mac Millie, let's go. How you feeling, man? He already in the spirit of it.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, and it's your man J5TH. We here, man. The topic for today's show. Before I say that, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and below right there, you're going to see the Instagram, the TikTok, all that. Make sure y'all go and follow us, man.
Please.
Say some nice things, man. Please, man.
Some bad things.
Say something. But just say something. Just follow us, man. We here to just lace you with game, man, and provide solution for the problems that are going on in our culture and with our people and in our community. All right. Today's show, we're gonna be talking about being faithful, man. Black man being faithful. Is it a thing of the past, or is it something that's so hard to do in today's times? Being faithful to the women. It's a new type of woman now.
Yeah.
It's a new type.
It
So
really
Well,
is.
okay.
It really
Yeah.
is.
so before we go into the theme, because man, we got a lot of shit to unpack, man. You get what I'm saying?
Dang, Mac. I mean,
Listen.
I mean, he thought so much before we got started that he was just gonna have the devil advocate.
Yeah,
So bad.
I got
It's good
to.
that I'm sitting in the middle because
yeah, I know.
So listen.
Not only that, red and blue. Like,
Yeah. Hey, so listen. Are you guys faithful men to your women?
now
Yes.
Yes.
or have always been, like you guys that in so many different ways.
Well, nah. I'm talking about now. If you had a woman today, would you be faithful to her?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. Faithful? All the way faithful?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I hope.
Depending on what woman she is. Okay. But we gonna go to the theme. Y'all don't go nowhere. We got more to unpack. So we'll be back after the theme, man. Keep it locked. It's the Patio PolitiCz.
We hope you stay a while, cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like, yeah. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. I said it's right for life. Come in with the shows that you like. We tryna be the best on the mic. DJ playing cuts that you like, yeah. It could be the start of your day, or maybe just the end of your night. But if you rockin' with us, Patio PolitiCz is gonna do you right. Oh, cause it's right for life. Tryna be part of your life, yeah. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try. Yeah. We hope you stay a while.
Yes, we hope you stay a while, because if you don't, you're gonna get cheated on. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
We're gonna have to sing about
No
it.
ifs, ands, buts. You're gonna get your ass cheated on. So you better stay.
Please stay with me. I don't want to cheat on you.
Yeah, but fellas, being faithful in today's time, is it still possible? That's the topic of the show if you guys are just tuning in. Being faithful, is it something that still can be done today, especially with, the type of women that are here now and just the type of, knowledge that they're getting?
I think we got to start with a different question.
Nah. Well, I did. I asked y'all, are y'all faithful men? Y'all said yes. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, why are y'all faithful?
I mean, well, when you ask,
Why are we faithful?
Yeah. Well, okay. Before then,
Okay.
let's provide context. What is being faithful? Y'all give me your answer, cause y'all gotta know it to be it. So what's faithful to y'all?
To me, that just means being loyal to one woman. That means, as simple as that. I mean,
it's more to it for me.
Talking to the mic, Mac. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's more to it.
No, I got you. I cut it
It's-
up. You can-
it's
yeah.
not as simple or whatever. Because you really got to think about the relationship that you're in, whether it's just mental, physical, whether it's just.
I'm talking about don't do that. I'm talking about one relationship you with one woman who you call yourself falling for.
Yeah, you could be faithful to her, but you may not be faithful to her mentally. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean though?
It means that in your head you are looking at other women as if they were your one woman, which is what you do have, but you're not having her in that mental capacity, that mental space, because you're still being appeased by everything else that's not her. And
Then that means you're not faithful. Period.
yeah, you're not. You're not. But that's why I said it depends on like what area you're talking about.
I'm talking about all areas. just
all areas
overall,
together,
yeah.
like overall.
What do you think that? And I'm not
Because I want to provide context to the viewers. We need to just identify what faithful is, what being faithful is.
Standing by that one person that you are in a relationship with, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, obviously. People always go to the physical first.
Okay.
And there's more to it than that. There's more to it than, okay, I'm not fucking nobody else, so I'm faithful to you. Like, but are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like, you're keeping it in your pants, but are you keeping it in your head? Like, where's your brain? Where's your mental? Where's your emotions? Who are you giving your emotions to more than you're giving to me? Like, you know, all of that is open.
And I would say, but I don't want to make it open because that's going to make it too broad and add too many brackets and it's probably going to confuse them. So just in simple faithfulness to me is like y'all says, loyalty, devotion, and commitment to a relationship and everything. That's what it is
In
to
simple
me.
terms, loyal to one woman.
Yeah. Okay. And then I asked y'all, so now we identified what's faithfulness. Why though? When y'all say y'all be faithful, why?
It's all about the type of faithfulness you choose, because you can be faithful and not be good at all.
I'm talking about being faithful with everything: mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, psychological. Not missing out of one, because I feel if you're not faithful 100% if you
Are lacking in any
and lacking in anyone. Yeah, you're not.
For me, I'm gonna go towards the positives of being faithful, because that's just where I stand. That's where I've always resided. Have I fell by the wayside? Yes, because I'm human. But to be faithful, for me, we already covered that. It's just to be loyal across the board or whatever. What was your second question?
No, why would you be faithful?
Why would I be faithful? Why would
Y'all
I
said
be
why,
faithful?
so I mean, yes. I want to know, why would y'all be faithful?
I want to be faithful because I want somebody to be faithful to me, really. I know that I have all the capabilities to give a woman any and everything that she desires for, even the things that she may not know that she desires for. And that's just from being in relationships and learning those things about myself and having to learn to acquire some more of those skills or whatever to be able to give. But I choose to be faithful because I would want that from the person that I'm being faithful to. You know.
Okay. What about you, T? You
Well-
said faithful, yes. Why?
Well, starting it off mainly is because that's how I was taught and raised, and you know, in the most Christian context, you know, of let every man have his own wife. Does everybody around you always do that? Hell no. But,
Yeah, of course.
but at the same time, I've always been a person that was like attempting to honor principles, and when I say attempting, because I do fall short. But I've never cheated before. Put that out there.
Okay.
But that was it. It's always the principle, and that's just always what I've lived by. And then when it comes to why personally, or why would I want to, I also feel like you feel more at peace with it. You know, if you're bored for other things, then you know you're probably just not meant for that situation. But you're at peace with it. I mean, I think from what I've seen of people who aren't, for one, they always got some mess coming up, or they're inviting more and more mess into their relationship.
Yeah.
You know, so being faithful to one person doesn't often seem like appealing to a lot of people, because you don't see people working at putting the work into that. Instead, they're putting in the work to get around it.
Exactly.
So it's hard to do. It can be very hard to do if you're not used to that. So for me, that's mainly why. And then I want to be able to be all about one. To be all about one person.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
It's been hard for me to get in relationships at times, because I've always told people before who would ask me, I was like, no, when I get in a relationship, I'm all about that person. So that's why for me it's hard to, you know, if I want to play around or whatnot, then I just won't get into a relationship.
Which is, yeah, that's true. Could you be is it possible to be faithful to someone else if you're not faithful to yourself?
No. Not
Think
at all.
about it.
Elaborate a little more, or give some examples.
Well, you can be faithful in all them categories, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, psychological, to one person, the woman that you're with, but you could be taking pieces off you to put into her.
Fuck no.
You can be.
And that's you not being faithful and devoted to self.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Or loving self first.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been in a relationship where y'all love someone more than y'all loved yourself?
Anything that you involve yourself with, and I'm sorry if this sounds very self-centered or whatever, but you got to put yourself in the forefront first, or you have to be in that driver's seat next to whoever you rolling with. Like it has to be that way. Like,
But y'all going around the question. Don't tap dance on me.
'cause I was gonna
Have y'all
ask you
ever loved somebody more than y'all love yourself? Think
Yes.
about that. Okay.
Does it have to be loved, or could you say like
Nah, love.
yeah.
Well,
Because y'all know what love is, or we're going to have to break that shit down.
well, no. I'm asking because I'm saying, what if it was literally like the same concept, but I'll just say like valued them or treated them.
It's the same thing.
Nah, because then that's still, if you value them over yourself, you ain't being faithful to you.
Yeah. Like,
So, same instance. Basically, I'm saying yes, I have done that, but I'm saying like each time that I've realized that it wasn't necessarily a person that I was in love with, like going back to not even knowing, I guess, self-worth.
Then that would be yes for sure then.
Okay.
That's it.
it's got to be a yes across.
So yeah, I mean yes across the board.
Yeah, because that's why I'm like faithful. Being faithful is such a broad term, but that's why I just want to break it down in the most simplistic fashion for the people. What does being faithful really mean?
Yeah.
That's a question to y'all, fellas. What does really being faithful mean to you? Because we all got our own definitions of it. And I was started off like, I say, okay, being faithful to me, I got to answer the first question. Would I be faithful to somebody in this time? Yes. Why would I be faithful? Because it's just the righteous thing to do. Mm-hmm. And if I'm gonna play the field, then I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you, or whatever the case may be. And if we are in a relationship and I start to slowly but surely drift, that means there's slices missing out of the relationship pie that need to be filled.
And we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that. We'll talk about that on the next segment. Yeah. But yes, I would be faithful. And what does being faithful to me really mean? Just being loyal, man. Doing unto that woman as I want done to myself. Always attempting to raise the bar in a relationship. Being open, honest, and transparent. Having goals in mind. Mm-hmm. To not just be in a relationship, but to be the relationship. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And to lead by example, just showing my dedication and loyalty to her. Because you look at those words, dedication and loyalty, people may have different definitions for loyalty. A woman may think you disloyal because you still best friends with somebody that you knew 20 years before she came into your life. Yeah. And because you may value her, your friend's opinion over your girl, she might view that as disloyalty.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she might think you're being unfaithful by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By not agreeing.
Yeah. And all that shit.
Yeah.
People may look at, some women look at disloyalty as because you're not going along with my wrongdoing.
Right.
Or righting my wrongdoing. Right. Or advocating my wrongdoing. You're disloyal.
Right.
Because you ain't, nah. And they think that's disloyal.
I'm glad you brought that point up too, because that's something that people don't address enough. The whole idea that that goes to what I said once before about blind loyalty.
Yes.
And thinking that, well, if you really love me and if you're really faithful to me, then you will do this for me, or you will agree with me, or go along with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Even when I know I'm dead ass wrong, or even though what I'm asking you to do is I shouldn't ask you to do something to love me that's gonna put you in harm.
Exactly.
Or cost you.
Yeah. Could you be faithful to somebody who has trust issues?
Yeah.
For a short period of time.
Yeah. Depends on what you consider a short period of time.
Because I'm saying if they have trust issues, then this goes back to the prior episode of her saying, I need access to your phone.
Jesus.
Man.
So now that's your personal property. That's personal is a key word. Like she has her personal belongings.
Yeah.
Y'all might get mad, ladies, but sometimes going through people's phone is like invading their privacy in a restroom.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It is. you know, it's now the phone has become the new journal or diary. People sometimes write their thoughts in their notes, you know, and I feel a person should share that privilege. That's a privilege and honor. They should share that to you though, offer it to you, not you invade it or force them to do it, because now you're invading their space and everything. Because then I have to ask, if I'm being ultrally faithful to you and I'm not going through your phone, it's a reason you're going through my phone. So what are you doing outside of this relationship?
You got dirt.
You got dirt. It's guilt. It's something that's hitting your spirit that when you thinking because of what you're doing, I might be doing
what's not right
thing.
inside you. In my defense, I've loved women more than I've loved myself in relationships, because I thought that the power of my love would overtake them.
Yeah, likewise.
We all
likewise.
change.
But you were probably, were you asking in that light or just?
Yeah, I was asking in that light.
Okay.
Yeah, just wanna go over the whole thing of being faithful. Like, did you benefit a gain from that? Think of the women that have been disloyal to you guys or that have cheated on y'all. From you being faithful,
temporary gain.
Was it a gain for you or a disadvantage going into your next relationship? Did it help or hurt you, pretty much?
Oh, it always hurts.
It always hurts.
It's always a disadvantage. Because a lot of it, you don't realize how it's affecting you because you were doing what you were taught was the right thing. Like for instance, it's interesting, you know, when we lead off the show talking about how there's a different generation of women now, but everybody still claims that they want that, you know, old school Disney romantic love and whatnot. And so you're taught as a dude, you know, hey, buy flowers, you know, press your pants and shine your shoes. And go up to their house and,
be gentlemen.
You know, shake her father's hand with a firm grip.
It's fizzling out now.
Well, you know, and then when
so for that, but sometimes it's a waste.
But exactly, I was getting at. You do all of that, and it's still. They still use you.
It's not enough.
Yeah, you know, not enough. Yeah, because now you got to have a certain status quo to go on dates with these girls who look ultra fine and beautiful to you. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You gotta be here in order for you to even.
They don't even
get their attention in time of the day. That's these women today, and a lot of them are our age. If y'all pay attention to it,
a lot of them is not even. You know, forgive me for saying this. A lot of them is not even beautiful.
No, they not.
They think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of them lie to each other. But with that being said, I'm saying that to say, like, being faithful is possible, but people get ruined by it because they assume shit is gonna be the old school way until they actually see, like, hey, nah, the real way this is happening out here is, look, bro.
Yeah.
She's looking at them flowers like, oh, you bought me some flowers. Not the way like you used to do that for women and could put a note in there and.
It wasn't no social media,
man.
Yeah,
and it wasn't media
between you and her.
Media and propaganda. You had to really court a woman.
You had more time to
like. Let me ask y'all this.
You had to think outside the box with a lot of shit back then.
Have y'all been on? Well, I don't know about you, Fly. Have y'all been on dates this era where a chick is taking pictures of y'all's food?
Yep.
And it's like she'll crop you out of the
but put the expensive meal.
But show the meal.
To show like you know, like lady, stop. We know you're on a date. Knock it off. Stop. Who are you trying to hide from?
I'm trying to see if I did it to somebody.
That's trying to save face to see like the dude that they really want, who ain't taking them out on
exactly.
To be like who you was fucking with or who you out on to play the game. It's a game,
it's
y'all.
Like eat your food. What are you?
Yeah, but but that's the thing. Social media shows highlights, not loyalty.
Oh yeah.
Like that's for y'all. It shows highlights, not loyalty.
It's like ESPN. You won't know that they shot 3 for 20. They'll
exactly.
show you the 3 that they made and be like, you know.
Yeah, let me see your body count, sweetie.
I don't think I did.
Hey, don't go nowhere. We getting live, man. The Patio PolitiCz. We'll be back in a tick after these messages. Let's get it.
Leave her body count alone.
A culmination of powerful properties that create balance and produce good energy. Cultivating a culture of mindfulness is a daily battle. We target your inner me. Physiological effects, change you can truly feel. Aesthetically pleasing on the surface, but handmade to help you heal.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz
We back. For those that are tapping in, man, we talking about being faithful in today's time.
I might have did it.
Hold up. Is it still possible? So those of you that are tuning in now, man, just ask yourself that question. Look at all the media propaganda social media has taken over like a plague, man. It can be a blessing or a curse for relationships of today, especially when we got people, man, that's been in relationship for 20, 30 years, actresses, singers, sitting here wanting to get out of relationships to live the single life and all that. It makes people that are hopeless romantics and that want to be in a forever love type situation be like, damn, is that still possible? If this couple I've been looking at all my life has been together, now they getting a divorce, and when you look at it, the divorce be over nothing. I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10 times, it's because the woman still want to do her thing. The power of influence. You get what I'm saying? She think it's something else out there. You get what I'm saying? So she want to see.
Or she's being told by
others,
being
told.
Hey, look, it's better over here.
It's better playing the field.
What she doesn't realize is that she's being led by the miserable. Exactly. Misery loves company. So they're inviting you to that company.
Yeah, so if you hang around 9 miserable women, you're going to be the 10th. You hang around 9 single women, you're going to eventually be the 10th. Because all your friends in your circle don't want to see you happy. They might be praying on you. P-R-E-Y.
Man.
I-N-G on you that your relationship crashed because you actually got a great, faithful man. So how does social media, fellas, play a big part in this and the gratification of, being faithful, and how does it impact our relationships of today? Social media.
Get me started, man. Okay, how does it not? Social media is literally built off of filters on everything.
Everything.
You literally doctor everything up before it goes on there.
Yep.
Like
you put makeup on everything, on the scars.
Man.
Literally. I'm like, you know what? There was a point in time when I used to think I needed to fix my social media because, I thought I needed to have a brand like presence in what everybody else is doing. I was like, dang, you know what? There are some chicks that I know their social media makes them look like they belong in a fashion show every week.
Yeah.
And when you see them in real life, it's like, you are not that. You are not that.
They spend 2 hours putting on makeup, attempting to look pretty for likes. Now women are addicted to likes.
Not only that, what they don't like that I bring up all the time is I'm like, the final picture you see is the result of a production they put on. How many times have you been places and you see girls doing all this? Mm-hmm. It's like, let me adjust here. No, that's the good lighting.
Yep.
They
now cameramen.
Here's a trick we do in photography where I want to make a girl's butt look bigger. They poke it out closer to the camera and they move their body further away from the camera.
Yep.
What do we call the men that do that?
They're cinematographers, metrosexuals.
Oh, don't give it that. Cinematographers, fuck that. They are not that.
These women are selfie cinematographers. They're selfie DPs. Yes, they are.
You gotta look right. You gotta look right.
Yeah, they going to YouTube. They're studying on how to get that look. How to not look.
There are YouTube videos on that shit, bro. That they're posting how to get this, how to get your boomerang right. They do that with the when they all be taking boomerangs and toasting their drinks and stuff. It's like I think early on before social media took off, it was the Sex and the City appeal to them. I want to live like that because that's where the life is really at, and it's like.
But the power of influence back then was just your circle of friends and the people that you associate yourself with. Now it's more wider.
Shit travel too fast.
It's wide open. Like you was just speaking on T, the fact that when you take a girl out to eat, y'all could just be courting, or she got to take a picture and everything like of the meal and post it and all that. Yeah. You don't even have it to where people are interacting back in the day like they used to before the phone era was like that.
Man,
before text messaging, before, I feel like sometimes, man, it's a blessing and curse with that shit because it causes us to be detached from reality so much and in the moment of things.
Man,
I'll tell you, man, like because of these current circumstances and how it is in society, it's what made it easier for me to be certain about mine that I'm with right now. Yeah. Because she's the complete opposite. Amazing because of that. All the others that I've been out with have done some shit like that, bro.
Oh yeah.
If they're not taking a picture of the plate of food, it's the drink. Mm-hmm. If it's not the drink, it's, where we at, and it's like, hey, get a picture of us while we're turning around and walking away and
something
with Disneyland in the background or some shit, and you be wondering how all these pictures on there, when you look at how people used to take pictures back in the day and they used to have photo albums and whatnot, everybody get in and say cheese.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't no.
Yep.
Wasn't no asking, wasn't no, I look crazy.
Take
let me get
this
right.
again.
Or
Let me put the lower angle so it catches the bottom of my ass cheek.
Yeah.
You know.
Now let me ask y'all this, and I'm not gonna assume the answer because we all have different relationships. But have you guys been cheated on, fellas?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Why you don't know? That's gray area shit. Yes or no?
That sounds.
I
like
don't
that.
know.
You believe
I
you were
don't
cheated
know.
on?
I want to.
When we look at what can be cheating, have you cheated on a woman?
Yes.
Okay, so let's think, because he wanted to broaden this shit. Now I'm gonna make it wide.
That sounds like
wide
Mac.
open.
Okay, let's go physically, right? She may not fuck another guy, but if she looks at another guy,
I'll say
lust after him?
I'll say yes then. I'll say yes then
yeah.
because
I was about to
I got into those myself, thinking into how did I cheat. Okay, you didn't cheat this way, you didn't cheat, but it still counts.
Cheating. Still cheating.
It still matters. So
Lust.
when you look at it that way, the thing that makes me think hard like that is because I have not found any evidence that I've physically been cheated on before or anything like that. But when you think about being in a relationship and the other aspects, it's like, yeah, well, if I've cheated as a faithful man that I am, then of course the woman on the other end of me has cheated as well.
Okay, I got another one. Let's go psychological. I'm gonna break down that shit for y'all, especially you, gray area. Psychological. Let's go gaslighting, manipulating. Has that ever happened?
Hell yeah.
Which way?
Her to you. This is her. This is the woman to you.
Yeah. How does it not happen? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mac, you still seem like you.
I mean, it's
emotional.
Because I'm exploring it the way that I am because I haven't done it as much and I have not found it to be done to me as much, but I know that the possibility exists. So that's where I live.
Were you 1,000% sure that the person was like truthful with you
about everything?
No.
Okay, that's cheating. Emotional now. Have you guys ever wanted to harm yourself over a woman?
Yes.
Over a woman? No.
Over a relationship? Yeah, with a woman.
Yes.
No.
Over a relationship? No.
Okay.
Harm is in like pure.
Off your yes.
No, not over a woman.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're not alone. Me too. Yes, for sure. Spiritual. Has she ever been a detriment to your peace?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and these are people that y'all love, right?
Yes.
That claim to love y'all, right?
Yes.
That's cheating.
Yes.
Now, you got to look at this. I always tell people, you got to tell a woman, Prince got a song called If I Was Your Girlfriend, right? Y'all got to listen to that shit. I know Prince. Fellas listen to it too. But it's talking about being in love and the type of relationship you want with your woman, how she has with her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Is she going to lie to her best friend? Is she going to drain her best friend peace? Is she going to cheat on her friend?
I mean,
Think about all
sometimes,
this.
yeah.
No, not a real friend. Think about it. She's going to tell her friend her secrets.
He's talking about the fact that like
That type of relationship. That loyalty.
With their friends, they're usually like
they're loyal.
It's almost a friend and her against you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the loyalty that she gives her best friend or her girlfriend. That's the type of like loyalty that she should give her man.
Man, I want that, but better.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can get that, but you got to give it. You can't be cheating on her mentally and think she gonna be loyal to you in all those aspects. You got to be all across the board like her.
But see, that also comes from like, I won't just say upbringing, but how you're even taught to view and think about relationships in the sense of, I see more often than not, you're to them. I'll just say what I see in women because I don't know when it comes to us, but you have to see your partner as the person who you're to be like this with, like you are with your best friend.
Exactly.
A lot of times it's like, well, we're doing the formalities of what a relationship is supposed to be, but it's like, well, hey, look, I'm supposed to be your safe space,
man.
Yeah, you consult with. It's supposed to be me and you talking about her and her issues. If we keeping it in house, not saying the gossiping is a good thing. But, not the other way around. Like, girl, you won't believe.
Formalities are too easy. Like, it could get so deep. And sometimes I go there with certain people because it's just like, I want you to just think about it a little bit. You could tell me right now, you in love, you in a relationship, your woman is everything. And then in 2 minutes be scrolling on Instagram and see somebody and be like, damn. And I'll be like, what you damning? You just seen a picture of your girl?
Yeah, nah.
Of your girl? You just seen a picture of her?
But see, that's the difference between me and, I know that's an example, but if I'm in love, I'm not going to be doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not going to be doing that.
So I would then have to
put myself
question
in
that.
a position to cheat or be aroused or and amusement of somebody else.
I would have to question it at that point because it's just like, okay, you said you love your girl and everything, but now here you are on Instagram, mentally just, I would do this, I would do that to this girl that you will never meet in your life. Then that's cheating.
That's cheating, and that's me being unfaithful to myself because I'm lying to myself at that point.
Yeah.
I don't want to be faithful because I'm not issuing what I want back in return.
But then when you think about it, you just like, well, I ain't doing nothing, so I'm faithful. I ain't cheated on her. And
you can't justify being disloyal. You can't.
Like
me.
Like you did. if you got one and she your everything, you should be able to look at a picture of the bombest girl in the world and just be like, it's a picture.
Yeah, but a lot of men put themselves in position to fail.
Let me ask y'all a question on that because that's also something that doesn't get unpacked with nuance either. Because I believe you can be honest with each other and be like, look, you're going to see other attractive people in the world. It's the idea of acting upon your thought or allowing it to draw you into temptation of deeper waters.
I feel with us, we're more transparent than them in that aspect.
Okay, but when you had a girl, can you honestly tell me that, damn, every time you see another fine girl walk by, that bitch is ugly? Like,
no, you ain't gotta say she's damn that bitch ugly because if you and your woman see shit, your woman can see she's beautiful.
That's always let her see first.
But you're not gonna look long enough to allow your mind to drift into sin.
You're not acting on it. That's what I mean.
Not even you can. But
that's bullshit. If you allow your mind to drift on it,
you are acting on it. You like, damn, she got ass, she got titties, she got fine lips. Damn. Okay, now that imagery is stuck in your mind. Now you like, shit, if I wasn't with
single man or not, you looked at this image 30 times, 30 days in a row, and then had mental thoughts over it. Day 31 in your February, you see her outside. You not acting?
Shit,
you not acting?
She giving you action.
You're not shooting?
No.
You done seen her 30 days in a row telling yourself all the shit you would do to her if you ever seen her in your life, knowing damn well you would never see her.
I've been in a few relationships where I was, and I'm going to say, ultra faithful where I didn't. It might be an attractive girl, but I ain't looking at her long enough to lust and say, damn, I'll fuck. It's like, okay, if she ain't passing, okay, cool. Let me put my attention back on my woman.
You could get your look in and not give it your attention. Like you could do that quickly.
Yeah.
But you got to be quick about it because any longer that you stay there, it's going to have your attention.
But I feel it should be
more than a glance.
Maybe I'm just cut differently because I was gonna say like I know I ain't going over there. Like I know that I ain't no. So,
and why are you thinking about going over there when you don't have the opportunity?
It's not thinking about going over there.
So are you basically saying like you acknowledging that she's beautiful and that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
it's
cool.
like,
I don't think that's
like
cheating, but are you
a picture of this every day to say I want to try that. I want to try that. I want to try that.
Are you talking about physically pulling up her picture like, damn?
I mean, you ain't got to physically, but if you come across her every damn day, you come across her every damn day.
If you come across her every day, then you go searching for her IG and you are doing that damn thing, you're not faithful at that point. Because you got to understand, if you caught your girl doing that, if you all walking together,
exactly.
They know like we know.
No,
if you with somebody and you in love, you should apparently know they type. And if you don't know they type, y'all clowns. Y'all should have these conversations with your woman. Transparent conversation.
First of all, start with you.
Start with us being open first to show like, look, this is me being transparent. Okay, what's your type and all that? Like, shit, I didn't even have girls show me they X is how they look and all that. Just to create a safe space of being open and honest with each other. You get what I'm saying? So not that he's a threat or whatever, but like,
so you ain't got to be guessing about shit.
You ain't got to be guessing because when you guess, that opens up Pandora's box for extra shit, for sin and extra shit to come, and it leads to assumptions. So if a dude walk by, right, and you with your girl in the grocery store, he walk by y'all down the aisle pushing his basket, he chiseled, he nice, he's the built that she like, you can see he look good, he's handsome and shit, and all that, you like, damn, okay, that's fine, all right, you know, damn, he got me today, and she looking, she ain't gonna look how we would look at a woman, but you gonna know like
how she would look at a woman when we trying to look at her the same way.
Yeah, it's a different look.
Yeah.
But she probably caught him already in the store looking like, he look good. Walk by. Now just imagine a few days after.
You ain't there.
You see her going through her IG and now they friends and now he commenting.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? See?
Okay. She diabolical.
Yeah. So, and it can't be a double standard with that because fellas, we are guilty of that shit. We do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
And get caught and they check. You get what I'm saying? Now it's different. Just imagine if you were a girl and then y'all pushing a basket, she see him and she like, yeah, like, damn, that's a fine ass nigga. Y'all both probably be laughing and all that, and you'll probably appreciate the fact, like, damn, she a real one and she honest. And if you securing yourself, it ain't gonna matter how the motherfucker look.
Yeah, because she got you.
She got me.
So you either the only one or one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still something to be happy about.
Yeah.
Hey, no, hold that.
I'm cut different, y'all, because I'm like, it just never got to me that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Say that. Don't go nowhere, man. We got commercials, we got messages, all that shit, man. We'll be back in the tick on the Patio PolitiCz. Keep it locked.
Yeah, and be proud of yourself.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Here we live, man. Y'all better be faithful to tuning in and locking in to our show and not fuck with no other podcast, or I'm gonna fuck you up, man.
That's not fair.
It is fair. No other podcast but us.
No, not
I got
even in the
trust
mind. Don't lust after
Yeah,
no
don't
other
lust after-
podcast.
No. Hey, but welcome back, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We talking about being faithful in today's time. Is it still possible? The answer for us was yes. I believe for you two brothers. I believe in this day and age, yeah. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna play devil's advocate with y'all now.
Okay.
So social media is a big part of that.
It is. It's hard. It's hard being loyal, or it's hard being loyal in a world full of options. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It's hard being loyal in a world full of options. Loyalty is a rare.
What you need an option for if you got your choice.
Well, here's the thing.
That's true. But that's what I'm saying. Loyalty is a rarity nowadays, like faithfulness is. In order to be faithful, you got to have loyalty. So loyalty is a rarity in a world full of options. So we have to choose wisely.
As much work as it takes going into one relationship, I think it takes that much more to not be faithful. That's why I can't do it as a sport. Like, it's just too much. You're dealing with one. And it's a lot to deal with one. You mean to tell me you want to take everything that you're dealing with this one and deal with 10 others at the same damn time doing the same damn shit? That's crazy. That's diabolical.
For some cats, it ain't even that many, but it's
Now we're talking about in a relationship.
Yeah, in a relationship. Right, like that's diabolical. I can't even do that as a single man. It's just like I don't want all of that on me. Like just dealing with that many women, because that's so many more emotions, so many different thought processes, so many.
A lot of people can't manage that, but I believe it's what's in your heart and intent on doing this. What are you hoping?
What are you looking to get out of it?
What's the profit from being a cheater?
That makes it manageable, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's why too. I said even in the last segment when it came to a lot of that stuff, I was like, when you, to me, it would just be like laughing, harmless conversation if you was like talking about like people you come across or whatever. Because it's like, to me, the mindset to act on it doesn't come there. When I think about like somebody actually cheating, I'm talking about like, I'm thinking of like you actually putting the work in to deceive, to make all your lies match.
Oh yeah, that's me.
No, because we got to get into that. Like, how do you really know what that mindset is if you've never cheated before?
Exactly. I know what that mindset is.
Like,
because I was a cheater.
Okay,
you strike me, I got to strike back, and now it's diabolical. Now this is being it. Now I got to be secretive. Now I got to be on my James Bond shit. So and profit me nothing at the end of the day besides hurting somebody.
It seems like it, because it seems like you doing all that work and then for what? Like,
there is no
and especially too, unless you're just a diabolical person.
That was me.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I had time,
but a diabolical person who still you also still love the person who hurt you, right?
I couldn't say I loved them if I'm striking for revenge for them. That's not love at all.
So were you striking for revenge and that was it? Like the love cut off once you got hurt?
It was because you cheated on me or you did something that broke my heart. Now I got to strike.
I'm
gonna keep striking you. However, before the cheating happened, there was always warning before. If we get back together, this is how I'm moving. I'm not trusting you, so I'm gonna be fucking with other people too. Nah, okay, and attempting to change me, not gonna change once that mind is made up.
It's
That's the
made.
switch.
Yeah.
And now it's like whatever comes after that, now it's on you because I didn't told you
Yeah.
in your face. You get what I'm saying? A lot of women are naive and don't listen to the warnings and the red flags, you know, because I was toxic as fuck. They didn't believe it until they actually
Experienced it.
Or maybe they want to experience it because that's just what they used to.
They were looking for the thrill.
Nah, it ain't no thrill in getting your heart crushed unless you're traumatized and addicted to that shit.
But I think that's what it was though.
Maybe
They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing different. So they want to see who gonna do it the worst.
Oh yeah.
Or the best in this case.
But I think when it comes down to that revenge game, you're never gonna outbeat a woman. And I always thought that I can outbeat a woman.
Oh yeah, no.
You
There's
know
a
what
reason
I'm
they
saying?
have that phrase, man. Hell hath no fury.
On a scarred woman.
I don't put nothing
Yeah, that's
past
true.
nobody, not even my damn self, and I know me well.
Yeah, but again, you like even cheating, you're not gonna profit from nothing but just breaking somebody's heart and punching yourself a one-way ticket to karma. And that's why I asked y'all that question in a prior segment. Have you guys been cheated on? You guys answered, and then I was like, okay. My follow-up question after that I want you guys to answer: why didn't you allow getting cheated on to change you for your next relationship?
Oh, who says I didn't?
If it did it?
Oh, yeah.
But you said you never cheated. So what I mean change is like,
I thought you said getting cheated on.
yeah, if your girl cheated on you, like, why didn't it change you to say I ain't having no relationships no more, or I'm gonna strike her before she strike me when I get my next relationship? Why?
That did change. I just didn't cheat.
Okay, so how did it change you then?
It changed me in the sense of being that's what I was called before. It was a CLB, like a certified lover boy, in the sense of all the romantic shit and whatnot to me seemed like just to act, just to face, just to play, a ploy. I'm like, we out here playing chess and Battleship, you know, and that's how the moves are moving.
Yeah.
And there were times when I could feel myself maybe leaning into a person, but then I'll just cut off my emotions. But I would still like physically be there.
So how would you cut off your emotions?
Not allowing myself to feel them when you're in times of connecting with each other and getting close and whatnot.
But you're still a soul tie with them through the physical. I got you.
Yeah, guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty. All right.
You wasn't dribbling around me, buddy.
Yeah, guilty.
Playing defense today.
So because my thing is not to me, cheating. For one, cheating is something that I have a personal just vendetta mentality against because of, you know, I saw how it's, you know, happened earlier in my life.
Yeah.
I'll say to others.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to be that guy. So what I did instead was just not get into like the relationship entirely officially.
So you broke the curse of what you seen prior in other relationships of the cheating or the infidelity.
I guess I was the pro situationship guy.
I mean, you would have to be if you didn't cheat.
Right.
And you seen prior people cheating, you have to be that change now to break the curse.
And I also say not cheating either because a lot of people will use the whole idea of we not together to justify sleeping with other people. And I wasn't sleeping with other people. I wasn't like
well, you were faithful then to me. That's what you were faithful.
But I'm saying in the sense of like it's still changing me, not. No, because a relationship is an actual relationship when we declare each other.
It's not just physical.
Nah, but I think that is a relationship when you when we fucking, that's a relationship.
Okay, but that's a type.
Let's go biblical. Let's go biblical.
Okay. But here's the thing.
It is.
I'm not embracing like basically I'm like, you know, no, I'm good. Like we not. I ain't looking to get, you know, no more serious, nothing like that, you know, and that kind of shit.
Was that your safety blanket though?
Pretty much.
Got you. But you wasn't knocking no other ones down.
No.
So you were moving how sometimes some women move. Like if I'm being intimate with you, I'm just being intimate with you. I'm not sleeping with you on Tuesday, her on this and that, da. Okay.
To me, that was always, so I've
that's
seen,
being faithful, but okay.
When I seen other cats doing that to me just seemed like a lot of mental baggage to carry around. And then a lot of cats that I always saw doing that, they just mentally dissociated from the women, period, anyway. and that never sat right with me because it was always like
that's not true though, T. I gotta combat that, but go ahead. That's not true.
okay,
Yeah.
I see where you might be going.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there.
But I'm telling you, bro, like you know, and I hate to say this is the term that the women will say a lot, but like literally dudes who saw women like as nothing but objects.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Man,
You know,
where they at?
Fucked up. Yeah, that's
and
fucked
you know,
up.
because I'm the type that like even if I was being intimate with you and we wasn't in a relationship,
Yeah.
I still like saw you as a human being, still
Yeah.
like you know,
still believe in chivalry and all that.
could love on you, even though I was not.
You wasn't like
in the
ultimate
right
level
mind.
diabolical.
You know, but I'm talking about cats who just like dissociated entirely. It was like you might as well be fucking a paper bag because
Yeah, nah.
you see nothing but you see women
That's
as nothing but
dehumanizing
objects.
a woman. Yeah, that's dehumanizing her at that point.
But I don't think they even knew any kind of intimate love with women, period, to even enjoy them because it was just like because cats who could just fuck anything pretty that walk by, or you see them messing with 2-3 women a day.
hurt people though.
For them
That's
to-
all that was.
For them to really understand though, I think we got to talk about a little about like why we cheated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
what came from that? Like, what I was gonna ask the question of, are we cheaters or are we not cheaters? But T firmly on the not, you firmly on the edge.
Wasn't a cheater, ultra faithful at first, became a serial cheater. Now, I'll say faithful. It's gonna take a lot of work though.
Yeah,
A lot.
Faithful for me.
That comes because faithfulness for me comes with devotion, man, and loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Once you win, you win. It ain't no outs.
That's that. Yeah.
Ain't no outs.
Allowed myself to cheat once.
Yeah.
Other than that, pretty much faithful. But that one allowance was just from neglect.
See, yeah.
Supreme neglect. Like I was being neglected heavily in the household.
So you was missing a chunk out of your pie.
A huge chunk, and
Okay.
a chunk that I was given.
I got you.
And not being received back. So it
Got
was
you.
really just a moment of like, I'm about to do this. But like even still in that moment of I'm about to do this, it wasn't full on like, yeah, I'm doing this shit. Because it was still like I gotta get home.
Yeah.
I want to get home. Like, but why am I here? Why
Exactly.
like it was so many conflictions going on during
Yeah.
the physical. Like just like, oh, like man, this is crazy. Like, do I even go home after this? Like,
Yeah. That's your spirit, though.
How do I carry on after this or whatever? Because I know that I could carry on and she'll never find out. But like, how to like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That ties too, man. Would you keep a secret from the one you love, man?
Oh,
Would you take something to the grave with the one you love? And I don't call that love, man. What about you, T?
Nah,
What Mac said.
that can't be love.
Nah, I'm talking about what Mac was saying about why did we cheat? Well, you say you didn't cheat or whatever. Damn, okay. You're a good guy.
Yeah, I thought I would always be that good guy.
Do you want to know why I wouldn't, or
Nah, you already had answered that.
It's not enough hurt out there for you, apparently.
I mean, well, so that ties into what I said before about, you know, I'm not gonna go too deep on that. So that's a personal thing, but I have a personal vendetta against cheating because I saw earlier in life, I'll say, you know, how it affected some that I love. So
Yeah. So okay. I seen both sides of the coin. How you seen? I seen why a person cheat, and then I seen how it affects the person who's getting cheated on. But it also too ties down to transparency and communication. I was only seeing one side of the story, and the other side that I was seeing that was basically getting affected by the cheating wasn't telling me why the origin to now the cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So it was a lot of deception from
Both sides.
Yeah. And all that. So in knowing that, it taught me both sides of the coin, how to use it, how to flip it, how to.
I never seen it.
You get what I'm saying? So, and then even just with my boys. Now, I want to go back to the point that you made because a lot of people don't know why we cheat. And you said something that was pivotal about you missing a big chunk from your pie. In life, we all have our pies in our relationship. What's filled in personally, that means on a one-on-one basis, what's filled in with the family and all that. Now, just talking about relationship-wise, there's a pie with you and her, or him and you, right there. Each aspect of your existence has to be filled. The mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and psychological. Whenever one slice is missing from that pie, it opens up rooms and doors for the infidelity and the cheating to come. because now it's misunderstanding. And if you're in a relationship with somebody who's bad at communicating or lack,
or if you've been communicating it over and over and over and over.
That's what I'm getting to that. Follow me, though. I ain't lobbed it to you yet. if you are an excellent communicator and you're with somebody who's not, that creates discord and that pie never be filled, because each time you're going to this person attempting to communicate with them, their lack of understanding is what's creating and continuing the discord now.
Yeah,
because some people don't want to understand.
I was gonna say they press.
Don't understand. They fight harder to misunderstand than to press hard and fight hard to overstand.
Yeah,
you know, and that ties down to trauma, whatever shit they dealing with personally, and all that. But it all stems from communication. If the communication is up to par in your relationship, y'all have an understanding coming into this before. That's why courtship, man, is so important, man. So important. Through courtship, you'll be able to see their family dynamic. You'll be able to see what trauma they dealing with and all that. And just courtship as friends, y'all be able to navigate through certain shit to see, like, these are her triggers. I ain't gonna do that. I'll never do that to you.
Right.
And she'll be able to see these are his triggers. I ain't never gonna do that.
Right.
You know, and when two people are coming from broken homes that are toxic, it's really hard for them to come together and make a happy home.
Right.
Bypass all that just to bust a nut.
Yeah, especially without therapy. If they both rebellious against seeking therapy, rebellious against having the knowledge to know they both got generational curses, and toxic over them, it's just a chemical explosion waiting to happen.
I think the greater thing too is not seeing any examples of people fighting through stuff. Because what I noticed too, that a lot of, I won't even say just these chicks, but the ones who be loudest about it be the women a lot of times.
Yeah.
They only talk about what's good when they see what's good in a relationship that's beneficial, the fun stuff, the cakewalk stuff. That's why everybody
shit that benefits them.
Yeah.
Well, that
in the moment.
Well, I won't even say just the shit that benefits them, but just happy times. Period. That's why they always highlighting Russell Wilson, because I'm like, why don't you actually take note of like some mentors or some people in your real life? Like for instance, I have people I follow in my real life. I see their ups and downs. I've been in their house and been like, you know, okay, I like how you live here, but I don't like this. Or I see, you know, I need to see the nuance and see everything.
Yeah,
you see the ups and downs.
But you know why they edify him so much? This is what people miss, man. Is because I still can be me and do what I want, and he's going to accept.
Allow me.
Because I'm his trophy. I'm the prize.
Yeah.
I'm the winner.
Yeah.
I'm his blessing to fuck off. It's not weird.
He's not gonna fuck it off, and I'm not.
And he's not. I know he's not gonna fuck it off and all that.
Yeah.
You know, and people want to highlight that, but they're not highlighting the real man who's not like him, who's not a sucker, who's saying, "Hey, you don't need to be public about you and your child's father relationship. That baby need to be with his father, because there's so many black men out there who's hurting because of your behavior." See, they don't want to shout out men. That's a man that's holding you accountable.
Yeah.
And then you talking about, they don't highlight the pyramid, the chain of command in relationships.
Oh, yeah.
Which is biblical.
Yeah.
Because y'all highlight and say people gotta level up. But when we start pulling out scriptures, it ain't really a level up. They pimping the word of God too. Just because you see them holding hands, praying together, and all that. Again, social media is highlights.
Yeah.
They're not showing their low light.
Exactly.
They're not showing their loyalty.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because even with the Russell Wilson thing, like, they like the imagery of it, but they don't know everything that
they like the
goes
idea.
into that.
But have you ever noticed anytime there's a post about them anywhere in the comment section is always going crazy about there's few key words, what he does for her.
Yeah, but that's why we gonna go to break. That's why I listen to the comments, man. They numbskulls. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the difference between temptation and betrayal.
Oh boy,
we're gonna talk about the difference between temptation and betrayal. So y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be back in a tick on the Patio Politics.
You are now rocking with the Patio Politics.
Hey, man, numbskulls and nincompoops are in the comment section.
Base heads,
That's
all
it.
that.
That's it. Women that's entitled, like, nah, they probably alone and
Wall
all that,
runners.
wishing that they can level up. You ain't leveling up if you're not following the chain of command of the Most High.
Man.
Period. And your man should be the head of the household. If your man is the head of the household, a true man of God, he's going to hold you accountable. So when you're in your mess, your bullshit, your sneakiness, your revenge, your spitefulness, he's going to check you and say, no, we're breaking that shit right now because we're not throwing any curses on our children because you want to pay somebody back for the hurt they caused you prior to me.
Yeah.
That's showing that that person still have soul ties that are not detached from them.
Yeah.
And so y'all want a happy-go-lucky certified lover boy to step into the picture and say, I'm willing to take you, your children, your soul ties, and all the bodies that you have under your belt and turn you into a queen.
Shit.
It don't even just have to be.
I'm not him no more.
Because you know what gets lost in translation.
What did you profit from that?
Nothing. That's
Thank
why I'm
you.
not him
See?
no
Okay.
more.
Bingo.
See, you profit nothing. She profits everything because when she get with beings like you, great men who come from or cut from great cloth, you guys are warriors. So you guys are the Superman in y'all Justice League, right?
Yeah.
When she get with y'all, you guys are the prize. You guys are the blessing. And they don't look at social media and see that because their news feed is filled with that level up
Opposite.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That I can be a whore and promote promiscuity and whoredom. And eventually, if I pray to this God, we don't even know what God you're praying to.
Jesus.
If I pray to this God, he's going to drop Prince Charming in my arm.
Sierra's prayer and Summer Walker's prayer.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
But so
He's going to take all my
here's the
shit
point.
and be happy with it.
But here's the point I wanted to even break down too, because I think this gets lost in translation a lot too, that we see on social media and these other platforms. Take away, it's not about whether she's a single mother or not. It's not about whether she even is promoting whoredom or whatnot.
Yeah.
It's the mentality that, you know, my existence is the greatest gift from God that you can ever get. Therefore, you know, because it's like I've been searching in the Bible for the longest for where they keep getting this idea of the prize from, and they tend to
They butcher that verse when a man finds
a wife, you find a good thing.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it's like, okay, you don't want to actually unpack the context of that, because if we look at the rest of the scripture on the virtuous woman, and if you read the Apocrypha,
They not.
which gives you even more context,
They're going to swing on you and they're going to fight you and they're going to gaslight you.
that's
Don't
the problem.
fight me.
That you know why? Because you're convicting their spirit. Now that demon inside of them is screaming out, "Bitch, run!"
Yeah.
He calling us.
Fight.
Now I gotta fight you. I'm yelling. I'm talking over you.
Or it's lying to him. It's telling him, "Oh yeah, he's one of them that thinks." And it's like, no, you want to go scripture? Let's go scripture.
Yeah, they don't want to do that though. That's why we'll never
'Cause
see
they
no
can't.
Yeah, we don't. You're not gonna see a podcast with that.
Well, that goes into not to get too long-winded on it, but what I spoke on before about how their distorted perception of, you hear the leadership combo nowadays about how, you know, a real man's a leader and this.
Man,
and that.
we always talk about that shit. We ain't even gonna entertain that for them.
Let's get to
This-
choosing the difference.
Yeah,
you got
that's
a
what I'm
difference to
saying.
get into.
Yeah, the difference between temptation and betrayal. What's the difference?
Temptation and betrayal.
Yes. What's the difference?
Shit, I want to say
Because that's how you break your faithfulness. Which one?
I want to say
Betrayal.
I would say
there is no difference. There's
Betrayal is when you
betrayal.
actually act on it, though. Right?
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Because temptation happens.
Temptation, I believe, is the
You acting
thought.
upon it mentally.
Yeah, but
That's
what
just
I'm
as
saying.
worse as it's acting upon it in real life. So they go one and the same. Like,
No, but I feel in temptation you have a choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Temptation, you have the choice to feed into it or to feed yourself out of it.
ain't that much of a choice.
Well,
Yeah, it's a choice.
It ain't that. I say it ain't that much of one.
but Max, how
Yeah,
is it
it's still
not-
a choice though.
It is.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
still a
one.
choice.
It still
You
is.
don't, but temptation is something that happens to you.
Temptation is something that you allow to happen to you.
I say allow. If I go to the gym and it's this bad chick there, she fine as fuck.
Stop going to
all
that gym.
No, I ain't gonna stop going to the gym, but if I entertain a conversation of her and then she's flirting and she's single, now I'm entertaining my temptation. Because eventually,
Is it a temptation at that point if she's single?
if I'm not single, yes, it's
Okay,
a temptation.
well, yeah,
Hell yeah, it
yeah,
is.
If
And
you're not
she-
single, keyword.
No, if she's not single, but I'm in a relationship, that's when it becomes temptation.
Yeah.
Betrayal is when I get her number. Betrayal is where I'm like, hey, let me follow you on social media. Betrayal is me saying, hey, you want to go hang out? Or if she say, hey, I know you with somebody, but you can I treat you to lunch? Or you want to go to get some coffee after we work out?
It's too much curiosity and temptation.
Yeah, but that's why we can't entertain it, because it births betrayal at the end of the day. Now think of y'all. Y'all say y'all faithful man. What if your woman did that? Is that betrayal to you?
What?
Okay, if she goes out to lunch after a workout with this fine ass dude who's more chiseled and ripped than you, got a nice car, established all that great business, if they go out to lunch after and be sitting for 4 hours talking over lunch, laughing and talking, is that betrayal to you?
I want to say yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
It is.
Okay,
Just depending on where her mindset was and setting all of that up, then yes.
I mean,
4 hours in talking mindset is on getting fucked.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say it's not like
you might not even say anything towards that, but no. T, spending 4 hours with a man you just met in the fucking gym, like that's diabolical by all means.
Yeah.
She's already physically attracted to him, because if you know your woman, you know she's not gonna entertain somebody she's not physically attracted to.
So this you haven't been going to the gym with her.
Okay.
She's been seeing him at the gym. He finally spoke. She finally waited. She waited.
Better. She spoke first.
Oh, she broke then.
Okay.
She broke.
So did she?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nigga, start going. If she asked you to go to the gym with her and you said no, and I've been subjected to that as well, then it's your fault.
4 hours of lunch with him, she's not going to the gym. You're not coming to the gym.
Nigga, if you would have went to the gym with her that day, she wouldn't have had no 4 hour lunch with the other nigga.
But let me ask y'all, is she still tempted by him though?
Yeah.
While she's working out with you?
Yeah. Because now she want to see his reaction now that her man is in here.
No, I'm saying before
he's imprinted.
She was beforehand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now why is that betrayal to y'all? 4 hours at lunch.
You allowing yourself to be you allowed yourself.
I would also say too because they tend to be more like if he spent that amount of time, you know he imprinted in here.
Yeah.
He's already imprinted in there if you have the temptation.
Yeah, man, but
that's why it goes hand in hand for me. You already betrayed me being tempted.
The Matrix back and
you already
more and more of him to your mind.
You already betrayed me by being tempted. Why are you being tempted? You have all your temptation that you need right here.
I wouldn't say she betrays you by being tempted, because hell, even Jesus was tempted.
Yeah.
I wish I was tempted. So, and that was something he couldn't get around. You know what I'm saying? Eve was tempted, and we see how she felt.
That's why we said it's not your fault for being tempted. It's how you act on it, right?
And see, but that's where I gotta disagree.
4 hour lunch.
Because this triggering him. I'm gonna get back to you.
Are you talking about allowing yourself to get in the position of?
Think about it. How was Eve tempted in the garden, right? She didn't have to talk to the serpent. She could have turned around and walked away or said, "Hold up, I don't know what you are. Like you kind of funny looking. You don't look like the rest of these animals. Let me wait till Adam come back."
Mm-hmm. Easy.
But giving in, which a lot of women do, they fall prey to that.
Easy.
And he slithered his way into creating a generational curse of naive. Easy. Now, when Yahushua was on the mount, when Jesus was on the mount, he got tempted by Satan to jump, and he didn't. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he still was getting tempted. He could have walked away and all that, but it was that whole thing of, I believe, like, I'm so secure in myself and my relationship with God. You can say as much as you want to say and tempt me verbally with what it sounds alluring, but now I'm good. I'm cool.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Because they ain't speaking to me within.
Exactly.
You ain't getting to where you need
to get. If she goes on that 4 hour lunch, I know it's a trigger for you.
Bro,
I mean, it's never happened, but that's crazy.
She already done made up in her mind she's going to be intimate with this dude.
Oh,
and
especially if she spoke first. It's done.
Yeah,
it's
I thought you were just talking about just giving us those circumstances to interpret. But if you're saying all that, hell yeah.
He's already fucked in her mind. They're going to be fucking 4 hours. You know, now they're courting. That's courtship.
Yeah.
They're getting to know each other. She knows his personalities, all this and that. Like,
they was already flirting.
They looking at each other, flirting. All that. Yeah.
The first accidental glance that turned into a permanent glance.
If I see a woman that's like, damn, she bomb, and I'm in a relationship and I keep catching myself look at her, then I need to stay away from the gym for a while and identify what's lacking in my relationship or within myself that got me like on some shit where I'm putting myself in position to be tempted at that point. So I have to have a conversation with myself, and then 2, see what's missing from my relationship pod.
That's also what I mean. That's also what I mean in the sense of like just that getting tempted is not your fault. It's the acting on it. It's the idea that I can recognize, okay, this is an issue. Now I'll remove myself or I'll change my patterns and whatnot.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I'm like telling myself, nah, she's really ugly.
Because temptation don't stop there. You might get hit up by somebody on social media.
Yes.
You can still get tempted by somebody that's
Man,
ugly
let me
that
tell you, the
recognize.
worst thing, and you guys know this to be a fact, the worst thing is when you do get into a new relationship and now all of a sudden your phone start blowing up.
Oh,
or
yeah.
you get invited
That's
places.
temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now, and that's a test to see how are you going to move. Are you going to, I'm in a relationship, and keep it short and all that? Or are you going to entertain the shit? And I feel once you entertain it, that's where betrayal comes.
Let me ask y'all this.
That
Do
first
y'all in that situation, cause I let them know, do y'all in that situation like text them and let them, like if they're texting you or hitting you up or however, and you let them know like, hey, this is the deal now, like, you know, I'm with Wooty Wop.
I never had that conversation unless I have to.
Nah, yeah.
But see, I view doing that as like cutting
I don't know
that.
your intentions. What's up? What you hit me for? What's
No,
good?
no. This could be like chicks that you either mess with in the
That's
past.
what I'm
or
saying.
that
What are you hitting me for?
Well, but can't you tell in the way that they might be talking to you sometimes?
Through text,
You ain't
yes.
stupid.
So my whole thing is like,
But I don't want you to know I'm in a relationship because if your life is a wreck and you're receiving karma from how you did me, you ain't gonna wish my relationship well. So you're not gonna know nothing. What you don't know, you can't ruin. Right when you tell her that, now she praying on your downfall of your relationship.
okay,
Yeah.
because I was
You know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
too, like,
I mean, that does open other doors for her to pry. You know what I'm
How?
saying?
Besides social
because
media.
you ain't told her nothing, so she fit to go looking. She fit to go search.
Oh, well, you ain't gonna find shit on
I was
mine.
gonna say you ain't gonna find it on my page.
Yeah, they ain't
But
gonna find shit on mine.
I was gonna say I don't have too
You
much
ain't
of that.
rupturing my relationship.
I was gonna say I don't have too much of that worry to.
And they hate that.
Man,
They hate that they can't trace nothing to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna find old pictures.
because they feel like they know everything about you.
Yeah. So real quick before we close, man, this was a fun ass episode. What's solution? So do y'all think that we can be faithful in today's time?
Yes.
Yes.
My answer is yes. If you find somebody that's equally yoked and believe in the same beliefs
Yes.
and traditions and things of that and spiritual values as you do, yes. Now,
Does not mean bullshit until you find that one.
yeah. Now, what is a solution quickly from you guys to staying faithful or remaining faithful?
Okay, so get again wise counsel in terms of like people that you can at least observe, not perfect, but that you can observe. Matter of fact, the less perfect, the better, because then you can see what values really keep them faithful to each other. And then practice habits of things that nurture a faithful relationship in the sense of like,
Quick, T.
I was just gonna say in the sense of things that the everyday people may not be doing, because social media doesn't promote faithfulness. So
got you.
maybe stay off of there. Look at what people who are in long lasting marriages are doing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the intangible, boring ass things that you never thought of.
Got you.
So
Man, okay.
You know what you like. You know what you don't like. Do them shits and don't do them shits according to receive what it is that you're gonna get in return from doing those things.
yeah,
Yeah, that's really all that I got.
Yeah, I would say, man, just keep Yahweh first, keep God first, man, and do unto others as you want done to yourself, because man, that shit will come back on you.
Man.
It will come back on you. It may not come back on you today, tomorrow, years from now, but it's gonna come back. And guess what? If it skips you, it's gonna jump on your children. So be faithful, man.
It's gonna hit them worse.
Yeah, be faithful, man. If nothing else, be faithful to God first and love yourself, and then you'll better know how to appreciate somebody that comes into your life. To know that if they on any tomfoolery, you're gonna discern it, you're gonna pick up on it and say, you know what, this ain't the right thing for me. We need to part ways. It was nice while it lasted, boo bop, and you go without missing chunks from your body and your pie that you done gave to them, and you still be filled. So that's what I gotta say, man. Be faithful. Be faithful, be faithful. Loyal, dedicated, and all that, man. So, yeah.
quickly, Jay, quickly.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm closing.
I was waiting for him if it's a lot of females out here that's just don't
Oh,
give a
no.
fuck.
I'm being.
Just want they shit broke for the fuck of it. Come line up over here.
Oh, 323.
I need to get it out my system.
Hey, but man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Thank you for rocking with the Patio PolitiCz. Trouble T Mills, King Mac Millie, your man J Fifth. We here, man. Shout out to all the sponsors that's rocking with us, man. Thank y'all. We love y'all. We pray nothing but the best for y'all, man, and pray that y'all have successful, prosperous relationships, man.
Yes, faithful.
Keep God first. We love y'all, man, and may God be with y'all. We love y'all. Keep it locked. It's the Patio PolitiCz. We don't do trends, we trendsetters.